This is Ramu, Associate Professor, Department of CSC, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. In today's class, we are going to consider the standard input-output. Already you used printf and scanf, right? And some more functions are available. In today's class, we will see all the functions are available in the standard input and output. See, the first one is getChar and putChar. Observe clearly here, the getChar is going to read a character from the input. Observe clearly, the getChar function reads the next available character from the screen and return its integer, right? This is a function that read only single character at a time. Please note this. It is going to use single character at a time. And you can use this method in the loop in case you want to read the more than one character, right? Until the null character or its space, right? By using this get method, you can read all the character, right? Coming to the putChar. PutChar is a method or function is going to use to print the one character into the console. See, according to the definition, function the paused character on the screen and returns the same character. This function put only single character at a time, and you can use this method in the loop in case if you want to display more than one character. Let us see first getChar and putChar. For example, C equal to character C, right? C equal to getChar is a function, right? You just use a putChar of C. If you run this code, see, for example, I entered A, it is going to display the A also, right? Is this clear? So this is the purpose of the getChar and putChar. getChar is a function is going to use to read a one string from the one character from the input. Coming to the putChar. putChar is a function it is going to display one character onto the in the console, right? Yes. And what putChar is going to display? See, putChar is going to return the integer. Means what means? See, if you use printf of %d comma putChar. If you run this code, A is the input, A65, right? What it return? ASCII value of that letter. Yes or no? It's the ASCII value of the given character. What getChar will return? getChar is putChar function. What it will return? See, putChar function is going to print the character. Character, right? What it is going to return? Return means ASCII value of that character. What value it is going to print? That value ASCII character it is going to print, right? For example, if you run one more case, if you run this code and I'm going to return small a, you know the small a value is 97, right? Yes or no? This is the purpose of getChar and putChar, right? And next functions. Next, gets and puts. getChar means it is a single character. Gets means string. See, a character gets is a function read a line from a stdn, right, into the buffer point by until either terminating a new line or end of the line. Coming to the puts is a function it read a string is, right, and a trailing new line into the std word, right? So we'll see what is the output and how it will work. Console. For example, see, yes is a string, right? I'm going to take 100, right? For example, if you use a gets of yes, Observe clearly, gets of S and puts of S. Puts of S. Now we'll check what puts is going to return and what gets is going to return. Observe clearly. See, gets is a character, right? Is a character string, right? And puts is going to return the integer again. Let us see what it is going to return. If you run this code, see, I'm going to return IRE as an input, IRE and 0. IRE is 0, right? And the purpose of the gets, purpose of the puts is, it is going to print the next data. Next, by default, it is a new line. Please note this. By default, it is a new line. After printing the IRE, the next data is going to print the next line, 0. Yes or no? It is going to print the data in the next line, right? Generally, printf means if you use a slash n, then only the data is going to the next line. But by default, after this string, it contains a slash n. That is the beauty of the puts. And also one advantage of the gets. What is the advantage means? I'll tell you. See, if you use IRE is a college. If you run this code, see, it is going to print IRE is a college. Yes or no? But if you perform same thing using scanf, if you perform same thing using scanf, observe clearly what it is going to display. If you run this code, IRE is a college. See, only IRE is the output, right? If you want to read the single word, then scanf is better. If you want to read all the words, entire line, then you go for the gets. That is the difference between the gets and puts. Puts by default contains the slash n at the end of the string, end of the puts. But in printf, you should use a slash n as an extra character. Coming to the gets, if you want to read entire line, then you go for the gets. Otherwise, you go for the scanf. That is the difference between the scanf and gets and printf and puts, right? And next one is the well-known functions scanf and printf. This is the standard input-output, very commonly used functions. See, the scanf is going to read a data, multiple data from the input, and printf is going to print the data and so. See, if you use printf here, instead of this, you use printf. Printf of, see, percentage s, right, comma s. If you read the data, IRE is the input, right? If you print the data, see, it is going to print the 4. What is the meaning of 4 means? How many character it is going to print? The printf is how many character. See, it is going to return. Please note this in the MCQs. So many MCQs, you will get the same kind of questions. What is the output of this question mean? What is the output of this printf mean? See, it is going to return. It is going to print the IRE as the input. You know very well. But what the printf is going to return means how many characters are there in the given printf. That is going to print. For example, observe clearly. For example, here and percentage d is there, right? Comma 256. Now, what is the output of this program? IRE is the input, right? So it printed 8 as the input, 8 as the return value. Why? Because see, it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means 8 character it printed. Is this clear? Printf is going to return how many characters you are going to print that value. Right? Is this clear? The scanf, you know very well, the scanf is going to read the data from the input. Right? and scanf is going to return how many values you read successfully. How many values you read successfully, that one it is going to print. Sometimes instead of the character, if you use the integer, sometimes it is going to give the less number of values. Right? Try to practice with the scanf and you just print the value what it is going to print using %d. Right? Is this clear? So in this class we are going to see, we have seen what is a get char and what is a put char, and gets, puts, as well as what is the printf and scanf also. Okay, thank you very much.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.